When we repair an indoor 2.6 LED module, what tools do we need? Well, first off, we need a set of electric soldering iron. Just make sure the tips are flat, like a blade, and keep the thickness under 1 millimeter. Here is a temperature indicator for the soldering iron, and this is our solder wire, mainly used for fixing LEDs, and the wire size is also under 1 millimeter around. Then our pointed tweezers. It's super helpful for precision work. And this is our tool for pressing the mask when we install the mask. If you don't have this tool, don't worry, your hands or even a simple bottle can work just fine. And this is our LED chips. Then our test box. We use this to light up and check the LED module. If you don't have a test box, no problem. You can take a cabinet and use it to test instead. Now, let's check this faulty module. Power it on and check. When plugging it in, make sure to pay attention to the arrow direction. Check the arrow. Align the arrow properly, in the same direction as the LED module. It's the same if you use a cabinet. Just make sure to follow the handle direction. This is normal, because the bad connection. Here, we have a missing light. Also a missing color, and a black spot here too. Let's mark it. Next step 2, we need to remove the mask, then repair the LEDs. Before that, make sure to turn off the power. Try to avoid maintenance with power on, as it may burn the LED chips. To remove the mask, you can use your fingernails, or gently pry a corner up with tweezers. Our P2.6 modules don't have screws to secure the mask. Be careful when removing it, don't damage the mask. Step 3, we start to replace the faulty LEDs. Turn on the soldering iron and set it to 300 degrees Celsius. 300 degrees Celsius is a suitable temperature for us. If it's too high, the LEDs will get burned or melted. If it's too low, the solder wire won't melt properly. If it doesn't melt, we won't be able to solder the LED chip. Next, let's replace the LEDs. First, we need to clean the solder pads. Make sure the pads are clean and well filled with solder to get a solid connection, or the LEDs won't solder well. Also, we need to remove the extra solder and slag. Otherwise, you might end up with solder bridges or short circuits. And here, we need to remove the broken LEDs first. This is the broken LED. Be careful when removing it. Pry it slowly to avoid damaging nearby LEDs. Should be slowly and slowly. There's some solder slag on it. We need to clean it up too. Make sure no connection between LED pins. And here, at this spot, I remember, there is a bad LED here. I've done this a lot so I know exactly where it is. But if you're new to this and not sure, just power it on again to double check. Or mark it by a pen. Then you'll know the exactly position. For LED in the middle, be careful that you should be slowly and slowly when warping, as it is easy to damage the LED next to it. Alright, let's clean up this area first. Otherwise, it might cause issues later. Next, we're going to replace the LED. First, take a few LED chips out. Place them on the board so they're ready to use. Use tweezers usually with your left hand, but that depends on your habit, of course. Also, the LEDs have a specific orientation. There's a tiny notch or darker corner on the LED. It should face the top, aligned with the arrow direction on the module. First, add a bit of solder to the tip of the iron. Use the flat edge of the soldering iron to help position the LED. This helps keep it steady in place. Make sure to solder it properly. The LED must be fixed in the correct spot while soldering. Make sure it's aligned vertically. Then the next one. Make sure it's properly aligned. Secure one side first. Then the other side. You can press it down gently with tweezers while soldering. It's important to apply a bit of pressure, or you might get a fake or empty solder joint. This will cause color issues with the LED later on. During this step, pay attention that don't burn the LED next to it. It's okay to touch it lightly with the iron, but don't be too hard. There's still a bit of solder here. Let's clean that off. If the solder won't come off, just add a little fresh solder to help remove it. Once you add the new solder, it can come off easily. And that's it, this LED is now fully repaired. Step 4. Once the repair is done, we still need to power it on again for testing. The light test is the same as before. When we plug it in, be sure to confirm the arrow direction. Don't plug it in upside down. Then when we test it, be sure to check it with red, green, blue, and white colors. Here red is okay, green okay, blue okay, white okay. See if everything looks good, we're done. If there's a problem, or if something like a caterpillar appears, it's likely due to a short circuit on the LED pins. In that case, we'll need to repair it. Once everything's fixed, we can put the cover back on. Step 5. Install the mask. Now that we've finished testing, and the LEDs has been repaired with no issues, we can install the mask then. Our masks also have a specific direction. There's an invisible arrow inside. The arrow should face the same direction as the one on the back of the module we just worked on. Be sure their directions are the same. If we can't see it clearly, we can also use the marks we made earlier during testing to help align it. When installing, make sure it is aligned with the module. Press it down lightly first to secure the position. If it's hard to press, we can use a roller tool to help. This will ensure the entire flatness of the LED board surface. Make sure to press it properly to avoid any unevenness. If I installed this upside down, simply correct it. Once it's done, we can remove the mark now. Step 6. Now, we need to do a final test after that. We notice that this position is a bit lighted. It doesn't impact our final display effect. These are our repair records. Be sure all our LEDs are working well. All runs okay. It's good to go. The power can be turned off now. Try to make a clear mark, otherwise, it can get confusing. Use a quality mark or a qualification tag. Stick it in a conspicuous position. And with that, our module is fully repaired.